Hey y'all, welcome back Ravens, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, grab a seat. If you like casts, builds, LPs, challenges, I'm your girl. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the bell. Yeah, there you go. It'll remind you of my videos. Okay, let's get to it. Today's episode begins with a little bit of irony as we start Rayne in the rain. Yes, I know. Okay, was that a mom joke? Maybe it was. But she is just here playing in the rain. Rayne is playing in the rain. I don't. She's just running in circles. I don't really know why, but she's loving it. Like, she absolutely loves the outdoors, and we love to see that she loves the outdoors. I hope that you guys enjoyed the last episode where we gave her house a little bit of an update, and she got a little bit of an expanded build on her house. So she desperately needed it. And don't think that that is the end of this, because anytime she gets a little bit of extra money, you better believe I'm going to be giving her some updates, because definitely going to need it. So we're just going to go ahead and have her go in here and use the washroom, because she is on her cycle, and so we have to make sure that we take care of that. And then she's going to get herself a bite to eat and then some rest, because she does have work in a little bit of time. And she is going to need to go ahead and just get some rest. And she has opted for some macaroni and cheese. You know, everybody in The Sims always wants to go for the mac and cheese. I really am liking this new hair on her. I know that when we started the series that she had that really straight hair, but she had it relaxed. And this is her natural curls, and I think with all of the rain, it's just really brought it out. It probably won't stay short like this, but I am digging this hairstyle for her. Alright, so it is the next morning, or well, later in the morning, and she is just going ahead and dealing with some of her plants, because she has some bugs that have infested her garden, and we know that Rayne is not going to stand for that, because we want the best quality garden that we can have, so that when we do have our bakery later on, we're going to be able to have the best vegetables and fruits available for our baked goods. So she's just going to handle up on that. So once she has finished her gardening, she does have work in about 5 hours time. So she will go ahead, hopefully, and just... Oh, we seem to have Alonzo calling for a date. No, sorry, buddy, we have to go to work, so I'm actually going to say no to that date. So it does look like we have some harvestables. We go ahead and get those picked, and we can throw them in the fridge. That way she can start making herself some healthy meals, which we're going to love, because as we know, she is a chef. So we can go ahead and get some nice, you know, meals cooked with our homegrown stuff, because that's going to help hopefully her skill go up a little bit faster as well, so that we can get her skills up, so we can go ahead and get promoted quicker, so we can get money faster, so that we can go ahead and grow through this legacy, because I do want her going ahead and getting more funds. I think the faster that we can move through this first portion, we'll be able to get more funds coming in, and then we can go ahead and purchase the spot for the bakery. But I did ask that you guys make some Sims for her, so that she can find someone to be with, because I didn't know if you guys were kind of into the fact of Alonzo, but turns out that Alonzo is a mermaid, so we're going to kibosh that. So in this episode, you will see he is very needy. I mean, very, like, holy crap. The guy just won't go away. But I do think in this episode, he kind of gets the idea that, like, we are just wanting to be friends with him. And so hopefully you guys will get me some Sims for her, so that we can hopefully find her someone to be with, because this is episode number 8, and I don't want it to get too far along before we finally get Rayne able to find someone, because, you know, we need to get moving on the legacy portion of things, and that means we need her to have babies. So, even if she just has one, but we need definitely a Gen 2. So I'm going to go ahead and just have her go ahead and cook some vegetable tempura. That way we can get her a little bit of gourmet cooking skill, because that's the only one she doesn't have. I think she's got a little bit of baking skill. She's got a little bit of cooking skill, and gourmet cooking is the only one she's lacking. That way she does have at least all 3 skills, at least to level 1, which will help us in the long term for that. Her being able to kind of be well-rounded, since we do want her in that bakery era, and her being in the culinary career. Look at that. He's like, hey, you want to come over to my place then, since you don't want to go on a date? No, Alonso, we don't. We have to go to work in 20 minutes. And she went ahead. Oh, see? He decided that he's going to go out on a date with someone else. And we're like, yes, you should totally do that. And here she has just returned from work, and I am using the funds that we got to expand. So here there is the deck that I am finally expanding. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of an expansion to the house. I'm going to expand also. I just wanted to have like a little seating area out here. I was going to put a table out here, I think, but I ended up putting a chair. I may go back and put her a table out here, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I did want her to have a place to sit and eat. Although she could sit in the chair and eat. I just think that looks so cute and cozy. I may leave that chair. I really like that chair. Let me know if you guys want me to put her a little seating area to sit, like, to eat here. But I really do like the chair. I was going to put her a little table out here to eat, but then I thought, oh, I want the front porch to be somewhere she can just kind of sit and relax and maybe read a book if she wants to read a book, because she really, really enjoys her reading. And it's covered, right? Whereas before she was going and sitting and reading at the fire. So that's kind of why I put a chair there. But let me know if you think I should put a little dining area here for her to sit and eat. I am going to be putting a little place for her to sit and eat in, like a little dinette in the house. But the first thing that I decided to do was expand her bedroom so that I could give her a double bed, because I do plan to find her someone that she can be in a relationship with. I also did extend the kitchen so that I could make room when we have a little bit more money for her to have a place to sit and eat, and I extended the bathroom so that we can have a better bathroom with an actual full bathroom. So she is no longer just having that toilet paper roll that we've been living with for forever. She actually is now having, like, she actually has a functioning toilet and a functioning shower and a functioning sink. So she is moving on up in the world because she has a fully functioning bathroom at this present moment. So really the only thing that she is fully missing at this present moment is like a dinette area where she can actually sit down and have a meal. Her living room is lacking. Her bedroom is very, very dull in the sense that she literally just has a bed. So she does still need quite a lot of things in this house. She still is living with the basics. But it is slowly growing as she slowly gets more money. Her house is slowly growing with her. But I did want to go ahead and just give her some updated things so that she can go ahead and have a little bit more, stuff. So, usually I would play music through this. I kind of feel like I ramble when I don't. But I had some feedback that you guys like it when I tell you kind of what my thought process is during my build section. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm rambling now because I feel like I run out of things to say, but my view on this is that I just really wanted her to have a kind of place to just call her own, really. Oh, also, I did change out all of the lights. So I found that like the lights in the house were just a little bit expensive, and there is a new mod by Ravishing, and it's just like this little hidden light bulb, and it's only like 10 simoleons. And you just put like this little light switch panel, and it is super, super bright. So you're going to see it's like, you put one in each room, it's 10 simoleons, and then it lights up the entire, like it's really bright too. And I have fallen in love with this light. And so you just put like a little light switch controller in each room, and it controls everything. And you can't even see the little light. Like you can hide them all so that they're not visible. And yeah, it took me a second to find them because I have a Better Build by Twisted Mexi, and they were hiding on me. But I do end up finding them, and I get those installed, and it really, really lights the place up and puts a lot of light in the house, which I absolutely love, because we know that everything is kind of dark in The Sims to begin with. Oh, I think even they're so bright that I even have to go in and like kind of turn them down a little bit, because they're so bright that I'm just like, wow. It's a little too much. I did try to, because their bathroom is really small, I did try to get away with putting the shower kind of on top of the toilet and just kind of squish them so that maybe she could do both in that one section, like you would do a tiny home. It didn't work. So I ended up having to get a smaller sink later on, and you will see that in the footage where I end up having to go back in and rearrange the bathroom, and she gets a smaller sink, and she also has to get a different shower, as well as see, I like, oh nope, that's going through the wall, right? I'm like really kind of squishing everything together, and yeah, it's just like, nope, I can't use that. So I do end up having to go back later and change that, because she's unable to use the toilet, she's unable to use the shower with them like that. Some of them you are able to actually use like that, these you are not, so it didn't work. And that's unfortunate, because I was really, really hoping that was not going to be the case and I was going to be able to use that, but that's fine. And we just have a little bit smaller of a sink, and it actually turns out that it worked out pretty good, so I can't complain. So I do plan in the future to kind of change up the kitchen a little bit. We will put in a little dining area for her to eat. This is where I am actually going in and changing her bedroom and giving her a little bit of a kind of bedroom that I think fits her style a little bit. And I just want her to have a double bed so that when she finally does find someone that she's interested in, she has a bed that she can woohoo in, so that we can obviously go ahead and move along with trying to get the Gen 2 going. So I was trying to play around with pillows, seeing what kind of fit. I wanted to make her bedroom look kind of cute, even though it is kind of bare right now. But because literally all she really has is a bed. Because if you haven't noticed, I started out with a significant amount of money, and now I am quite low on the funds. But you know, it is what it is. I am just really, really glad that I got her that porch. I really wanted her to have that larger porch so that she could sit out on the porch and she'd still be outside, but she would be covered. So this is me. She's eating, but this is me like, okay, let's go ahead and go test that bathroom out. And then she goes in and she's like, yeah, no, I can't. And instantly I'm like, yeah, that's too bright. Let's kind of work with these lights a little bit. Okay, that's a little better, I think. It's still bright, but like, I may still play around with it because now it looks a little too blue. So we'll have to play with the lights a little bit. Let me know what you guys think. Was it too blinding before? And let me know kind of where you guys think the lights need to sit, because they can be a little much. So yeah, here's me rearranging that bathroom because it did not work at all. It just didn't. We'll make it work, and then yeah, she'll be able to go to the loo, because right now she can't. And I decided to go with this green, which I don't ever do, but I was just like, you know what? This is kind of different. I think I'm going to do that green. I really like it. And then we'll just put her a nice little shower here in the corner. And I was going to give her some glass doors, but then I was like, does it really matter? No, I don't think it does. And she's really, really low on money. So I'm just going to give her like whatever. There. Now she's got herself a nice little bathroom set up, and she should be able to use that, but I was like, well, maybe I can't afford the glass. And then I realized she's got like 30 simoleons, and then I did that, and she had like 2, and I was like, okay, no. Because she's still going to need to be able to do things with life. Okay, let's test the shower, and it works. Great, perfect. We love life, and that's wonderful. So, we love that for us. And then she decided that it felt so great because she hasn't actually had a real shower since we moved here. So she was like, I'm taking full advantage. It doesn't even matter that I'm not even dirty. She was fully clean, but she was like, I'm standing here in the hot water. Don't judge me. We're not judging you, Rayne. You do what you got to do. So one thing I love about Rayne is that once she picks up something that she likes, she autonomously does it. So without me telling her to, she decided to come out here and practice mixology, which we love because she needed to reach level 3 mixology for her work tasks. So she came out here and she was just like, I'm just going to work on this on my own. And she doesn't even have to work again for 4 days. But she's decided that she's going to go ahead and she's going to work on that. And so that's what she's doing. And I think she actually, look at that, spinning that on her finger. She's even learning little tricks. So she goes ahead and she makes a little drink here, and I'm going, what are you doing? I don't know. She's just playing around. Anyhow, I am actually going to go ahead and see if there is possibly someone on the Simsda dating app that's possibly someone that she could look into maybe dating. So I know that you can go on there and you can take a look through all of the singles and possibly go on like a blind date. So I'm going to go ahead and set her up on a blind date just to see how it goes with the singles. So let's go and see how that works out. So we have arrived here at the Gnome's Arm on our first blind date to see if we can set her up with someone she might like. Okay, it's not going well. Already right off the bat, she's yelling at this lady who we're on a date with.
Merkel Zira? Gaba? Tribal Dormf? Awavine?
Oh, bleesh.
Uh-huh.
Yikla O'Dree. Hello, Yam. Nopsa. Obia Zara. Aflin. Zebin. K Moose. Love. Ben Trip. Zigafit.
Parsagap Rabe? Varanoi.
Ha. Meet boy.
And then she just walks away like, oh, you are boring. And I don't have time for you. Like, I would rather listen to this elderly woman sing than be anywhere near you. And she's over there just like on her phone, scrolling through like videos and stuff on social media. I don't understand. Like, they're not socializing, they're not... have zero, like, they're not like friends, they don't have any sentiments, they have no first impressions of one another. Like, the first thing off the bat was that Rayne yelled at her, like, they don't really like talk on their own, really, like. This is the most awkward blind date.
Pelagam no sure. Lucci.
Sikafus. Dabishi Slekum. Ken
And
Kuya.
Rayne just asked her, do you think my relationship will last? And she's like, yeah, I do. What relationship? Rayne, what relationship are you in that I don't know about? The only relationship that you had was with Alonzo. You guys had a little bit of a romance. And we ended that. We're just friends now. And if that's the relationship she's talking about, that relationship is over. He's dating someone new. Look at me check like, no. Like, that relationship's over. No, we're not with Alonzo anymore. Rayne, you need to calm down. Okay, so she's like, I'm going to go have a drink because I don't know if I like that idea. I don't know if I like that news either, to be honest.
Yeah, Biminak.
And I don't even know where our date went.
Panka. Baldroga.
Dag
She's like, hi, how are you, cute girl? And our date's just like, whatever. We don't talk to you. We don't want to be around you. We clearly aren't enjoying being here.
Hakoy Limla. Kibaya.
Oh, hello.
Uchima.
She's like, can I get a drink, please? So we ended the date. The date was awful. It was a horrible date. Like, absolutely horrible. I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode here. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new episode goes live. It really does help me and the channel. And I really, really appreciate it. So I will go ahead and see you in our next video. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. So I will see you guys later. Bye, y'all.